Hi. How about now? There it is. Now the sound is working. There's always that trouble. Welcome. My name is Michael, and this is another Happy English lesson coming to you live from New York. Thank you so much for joining me on Facebook and on Periscope and on YouTube today. Today is February 2nd. It's Groundhog Day. We have a legend in America that on February 2nd, they go to a small town in Pennsylvania and they look for the groundhog. A groundhog is a small little animal that lives in the forest. And the story says if the groundhog comes out of his hole and looks around, and if he sees his shadow, then we're going to have 6 more weeks of bad winter weather. If he doesn't see his shadow, then winter will be over soon. That's a very, very interesting legend that we have. So that's today. And I don't know what the result is. I don't know if he saw his shadow or not. But who cares if he saw his shadow? It's time to study English. Before I forget, I wanted to tell you this. If you would like to get free English lessons in your email box, just visit myhappyenglish.com/members. Give me your name and your email. Don't worry, I'm not going to send you junk, and you can get free English lessons by email from me. That's right, I send those. And speaking of English lessons, for today's English lessons, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the difference between using on and in. We're going to talk about stop doing and stop to do, and a bunch of phrasal verbs using put. So, before we get started, how's it going? No video. All right. So just want to say a quick hello before we start the lesson. Hello to everyone on YouTube. Inane, Alex, Nadia, Julio, Ismail, Banwazad, Ismail, Gaius, Nadia. Wow, oh my God, so many people are here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks to everybody here on Periscope. The Thunders just joined. Thunderous on Periscope. Maria Elith, you're on Best Teachers in the World. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for saying that. All right. If I'm one of the best teachers, then I've got to start teaching, by golly. And here we go. All right. Here's a point that a lot of English learners get stuck on. I stopped drinking coffee versus I stopped to drink coffee. Do you know the difference? All right. When you use stop plus a gerund, that's the ing verb, it means either you quit or you finished doing that thing for a while. So, I stopped drinking coffee means I quit drinking coffee. That's right. Now, I just drink water. See? Water. No, that's actually not true. I did not stop drinking coffee, but it's 3:30 p.m. and I've already had 4 cups. Oops. Maybe I should stop drinking coffee. Maybe that's what my doctor would tell me. Okay, so if you stop ing, it means that you finished or you quit. Last night, I stopped working at 9 o'clock. I stopped working at 9 o'clock last night. Jack stopped playing basketball. He stopped playing basketball. He doesn't play basketball anymore. Okay? So stop plus ing means quit. All right. I stopped to drink coffee. Stop plus a to verb, that's the infinitive if you like grammar, Stop plus the to verb means to take a break in order to do that. I stopped to drink coffee means I was working, I took a break, and I drank coffee, and then I went back to work. Jack stopped to smoke. It means Jack was walking, he took a break, decided to smoke, and then he kept on walking. So, if you stop to do something, it means that you took a break. I stopped to drink coffee means I took a break in order to drink coffee. I stopped drinking coffee either means I quit or I finished doing that. How about you? Have you recently stopped doing something? Maybe you had a bad habit. Maybe you stopped dancing or stopped singing, la, like that. Or did you recently stop to do something? Did you stop to watch this live English lesson? Why don't you leave a comment and let us know? All right, that's that. Next up, I just want to say a quick hello. Let's see, Vincent is here. Hello, Vincent. Thanks for joining us. Nadia is here. All right. Julio, excellent. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're too shy to make a comment on YouTube, then maybe you can make a comment somewhere else. I stopped drinking coffee to listen to this lesson. Subshino1 said that on Periscope. All right. Those are great examples. All right. So, by the way, thank you for everyone who's also watching on Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook. Facebook does not tell me who's watching right now, so I can't give you a shout out with your name. All right, so let's talk about the next point, which is, see how the color changed? Cool, man. All right, on and in. A lot of people get stuck on prepositions. So, I saw that in television. People say no. Here's the difference between on and in. One difference. We use on. Sorry. Hi. See, now you know it's live. We use in for paper. In is for paper. It's in the book. It's in the book. If you imagine, I take my pen and I put it in the book. The pen, there it is. The pen is in the book. So, we use in for anything paper. Oh, I got that information in the book, in the newspaper, in a magazine. It's in a report. It's in a document. So, in is used for anything that's paper. And I know that these days there's technology, and sometimes a book is not made of paper, but it's made of megabyte watt kilobytes. But we still say in a book. I read that in a book. I read that in a magazine, even if the magazine is in your iPad. Okay? If you want to focus on the technology, we do use on. But on is the device. I saw that on TV. I heard that on the radio. I read the news on my iPhone, on my iPad, on my Galaxy, on the computer, and online. So when we talk about the technology device, we use on TV. I saw the news on TV. I saw the news in the newspaper. Okay? So that's the basic difference between in and on. In is for paper. On is for electronic devices. Pretty easy, right? All right, cool. Let's move on to the next point, which is some phrasal verbs that use put. Now, excuse me. If you guys have any plans to take an exam like the TOEIC exam or any other kind of English exam, they're always going to ask about phrasal verbs. And I know that phrasal verbs are tricky. What is a phrasal verb, you may ask? Hey, good question, Michael. Hey, thanks. What's the answer? Well, I will tell you the answer. A phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition which is used as an idiom. And today we're going to look at some of those phrasal verbs with put. The first one is put away. Put away. Put away means to return something to its original or proper place. When I'm finished with my book, I will put the book away on the bookshelf. I'll put it away. Put away. Put down. My backpack is very heavy, so when I come back home, I like to put down my backpack. Put down means to put something on the floor or on a chair in a lower position. Put it down. Put in. Put in. I could say I put in 5 hours in the office yesterday on the report. I put in 5 hours. It means I used 5 hours. I put in 5 hours. So in this case, put in can be used to talk about using time. All right? That's put in. How many hours do you put in every day studying English? If you put in at least 30 minutes every day, your English is going to really improve. Put off. Put off means to postpone. Postpone means don't do it now, do it tomorrow, or do it next week. It's raining today, so I put off going to the beach. I delayed going to the beach for another time. I put off going to the beach. Put on. Put on has 2 basic uses. The first one is to start a machine. In the morning when I wake up, I put on the television so I can catch the weather. And then I put on my computer so I can talk to you guys. So put on has one meaning of start some electronic equipment. Put on also is what we use to talk about clothing. You put on your shirt. I put on my glasses. Put on your shoes. Okay? So you can, when something goes onto your body, you can use put on. And put out, the next one, put out, means to publish. So Happy English puts out a few video English courses every year. That's right. Jack's company puts out a catalog every 6 months. Okay, so put out means to distribute. Put out also means to extinguish a fire. I could say, hey, can you please put out your cigarette? Stop the flame. The firemen put out the fire in about 20 minutes. Okay? Put out means to extinguish a fire. And the last one is put up with. Put up with. When you put up with something, you endure a harsh situation. There's a lot of negativity in the news these days. It's really hard to put up with that. My neighbor next door plays loud music at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't put up with that. I can't endure that any longer. All right, that's put up with. How about you? Is there something that you guys can't put up with? All right, well, I think, click that button, that is the end of today's live English lesson. Thank you so much to everyone who joined me. And if you've just joined, a quick announcement. My name is Michael. I'm from Happy English. No, I'm from Happy English. There it is. Everything's opposite here. If you like, please go to myhappyenglish.com. You can get over 1,000 free, that's right, folks, free English lessons. And if you would like to get free English lessons in your email, just go to myhappyenglish.com, click members, and I'm going to send you some free English lessons a couple of times a week, not too much, by email. All right? That'll be very cool. And that's it, folks. Thank you so much for visiting Happy English today and checking out our live English lesson. I'll see you tomorrow for another English lesson. I don't have the time just yet, but I'm going to put that up on social media. And that's it. That's the end of our class today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time right here at Happy English. Bye, guys. Thank you.